It's tough when you talk to officials and I ask them, hey, we only shot two free throws. We only been to the free throw line twice up into the fourth quarter, and she tells me it's not her job. It's frustrating, and I don't give a damn if I get fined because that's cheap, and I am tired of it because I've been nice and I've been humble with it, but I am tired.
Barbie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Barbie? The emotional decline continues for Angel Reese. The temper tantrums, the complete loss of emotional control continues for the Bayou Barbie, as well as the Chi-Town Barbie and Double Barbie, and whatever other alias that Angel Reese has decided to.
Think Angel Reese is just about smiles and glam? Think again. She went off on her own coach as the Chicago Sky completely unraveled. Was it frustration? Anger? Or maybe someone missed her on another open play? Whatever it was, her fiery outburst has fans calling for a suspension. This wasn't just a tough loss, it was a full-blown courtside drama.
I was like, good God, she can't get out of her own way. And I don't give a rat's how frustrated she is. The Chicago Sky should suspend her for this. They won't, because they're too damn scared of her face.
It looked like that clipboard personally disrespected Angel Reese. She smacked it out of the assistant coach's hands like it had crossed the line, and the Chicago Sky bench froze, unsure whether to call a timeout or a priest. 1 minute, there was a basketball game. The next, it was all eyes on Angel Reese starring in her own solo drama, Act 3 of the saga.
This is some Bush League lack of respect. This behavior can't happen. It can't happen. Look at that. Slap a keyboard out of the coach's hand? They ought to give you 2 to 5 games for that.
The WNBA hasn't seen this kind of chaos since Liz Cambage tried channeling Dennis Rodman, minus the championships. Now Angel Reese is the center of attention, losing it on national TV and swatting clipboards like it's backyard fly season. And the league's response? Absolutely nothing. No fines, no suspensions, just silence. Because in today's WNBA, if your outbursts go viral, it's not misconduct, it's competitive fire. Rack up the clicks, and instead of discipline, you might just get Player of the Week.
Referees blew every whistle, like I'm not joking. There was one play where Angel Reese dribbled backwards. She backed into Aaliyah Edwards and tripped over her own feet and got free throws. The free throws that led to this happening were unbelievably soft. That led to Angel Reese breaking.
Fans across the league were stunned, clutching their remotes and asking just how much privilege it takes for smacking office supplies to be passed off as passion. And no, this wasn't some heat-of-the-moment flare-up, it was peak main character syndrome, turned all the way up.
Angel Reese, the most toxic player in all of basketball, is out here slapping clipboards out of her coaching staff's hand because she's so mad her team committed a foul in the crunch after she shot 15 free throws this game. This is the lowest of the low. Disrespect that you can show to your coaching staff. She trying to get y'all locked in, worried about the next play, and you so toxic with your terrible off.
It felt like a $10 hairdryer meltdown, but instead of regrouping, resetting, or maybe even playing some defense, Angel Reese went straight for the clipboard like it had just insulted her mom.
I would be worried about Angel Reese demanding a trade. Earlier in the season, she had no one to blame but herself, but over the last 4, maybe 5 weeks, Angel Reese has been dominant, and you're still losing.
Now picture being that assistant coach, just trying to sketch up a play that might save the game, maybe even your job, when out of nowhere, Angel Reese goes full WWE on your dry erase marker. You're not even angry, just reevaluating every decision that led to this moment. Meanwhile, Angel's stomping around like someone jacked her Gatorade, and the WNBA's response? A casual shrug and a glitter-covered participation ribbon. Blink and you might spot Kathy Engelbert handing her a bonus check in one hand and a reality show contract in the other. Forget technical fouls, we're chasing TikTok clout now. And while we're asking questions, how exactly did Angel Reese end up at the free throw line 15 times in one game? 15. That's not a stat, that's a spiritual blessing. At this pace, she could have paid off the national debt in layups.
Something that has been talked about by so many other people, but guess what? You've been ignoring it, and now Angel Reese is screaming about it, and do certain people want to take heed and listen? Oh, yeah. It's the group that likes to hate on another player who, and I mean, we largely see the amount of bad calls by officials in these games. And I have said from the beginning, the officiating in the WNBA is absolute.
You know something's off when the refs are practically handing over the game like a gift basket, bow, scented candle, and all. Chicago Sky fans are sitting there wondering, did we just watch a basketball game or a live therapy session? And still, the Sky lost. Even with the officiating tilted their way, even with Angel Reese putting on a one-woman meltdown show, even with the assistant coach clearly suffering from clipboard-related trauma, they still couldn't pull off a win. At this point, their consistency is almost impressive. If blowing games were an Olympic event, the Sky would be gold medalists. Angel Reese could open a yoga studio called Missed Opportunities and Bad Attitudes. Maybe throw in a live demonstration while she's at it. But instead of accountability, she gets a press conference and a spot on the highlight reel. The league? They call it passion. Of course, passion, the go-to PR term for behavior that would get anyone else benched. She's not out of control, she's just intense. It's not disrespect, it's grit. And that clipboard incident? Apparently, that's what leadership looks like now.
Slap the clipboard out of her hand. Why do you guys hate Angel Reese so much? The Angel Reese hate is so forced. This is why we hate the Brick Lane Sloth. She has a terrible attitude, awful, toxic. This is why she has no friend. This is why the world hates her, except for the Black Clan and the Black Clan Panthers, man. I don't think I've ever seen a player slap the clipboard out of their coaching staff's hand. Look at it. Look at y'all Brick Lane Sloth.
Now the fan base is eating itself alive like it's the Hunger Games. Half want Angel Reese suspended on the spot, while the other half are busy making Instagram collages of her set to emotional Doja Cat tracks. To some, she's a disrespectful diva with no regard for authority, to others, she's Beyoncé in Jordans. There's no middle ground. You're either Team Clipboard or Team Chaos. And good luck offering any criticism, say anything that even hints at accountability, and your mentions will get swarmed like you just insulted a Disney princess. At this point, it's not about logic, it's all vibes. Meanwhile, loyal Chicago Sky fans are just trying to survive another soul-crushing season. The scoreboard? That's become background noise to whatever fresh drama is exploding courtside. Coaches don't coach anymore, they pray. Refs don't make calls, they avoid eye contact. And fans? They're just here for the memes. Let's be clear, Angel Reese is undeniably talented. She's strong, physical, and attacks the boards like the ball owes her money. But raw talent without emotional control is just a flashy grenade, and right now, she's blowing up in real time.
Me, that is one of the most disrespectful acts I've ever witnessed by a professional athlete towards their coach, one of their coaches. I mean, wow. Wow. What are we doing?
We're not witnessing the rise of a star, we're watching a public meltdown disguised as empowerment. This isn't about chasing victory, it's about chasing attention, validation, and viral moments. And the most dangerous part? Angel Reese knows it. She knows the league won't hold her accountable. She knows every outburst adds followers, sponsors, and media buzz. Every time she slaps a clipboard, someone at ESPN gets excited because controversy equals clicks. And who pays the price? The league itself, slowly turning into a circus where the elephants have Twitter accounts and the clowns handle HR. What's coming next is predictable, the WNBA will spin it. Instead of consequences, we'll get another round of PR fluff about passion and emotional intensity. By next week, someone will be selling limited edition clipboards with Angel's face on them, and yes, they'll sell out in 5 minutes.
Angel Reese has definitely been in the headlines, man, after erupting in a press conference, pretty much swearing at reporters. And I'm here to tell you today is another day of the Angel Reese drama, because she has simply smacked the clipboard out of an assistant coach's hands. Yes, now all of this went down during the Washington missed this game. This happened on national.
Meanwhile, fans demanding accountability are getting ignored faster than a G League box score. You know what would actually be refreshing? If the league came out and said, hey, throwing tantrums and disrespecting coaches isn't exactly a great look. But that's not going to happen. Instead, they'll keep feeding the drama machine. Why? Because controversy sells. Chaos pays. And accountability? That's just bad for business. So forget a suspension, get ready for a streaming docuseries, Angel Reese, The Untouchable, complete with slow-mo clipboard smacks and foul shots sponsored by your favorite brands. And let's be clear, it's not just Angel, she's just the latest face of a league that now rewards headlines over discipline. At this rate, she could launch a water bottle at the team mascot and Kathy Engelbert would greet her with flowers and a gift card. The message couldn't be louder: act out, cash in. And the best part? The endless flood of excuses. She wasn't out of line, she was passionate, expressing herself, or the classic, misunderstood leader. Because in 2025, leadership apparently means treating clipboards like emotionally unavailable exes.
Very surprised that Angel did that. I can understand it was the waning seconds of a hotly contested game, but that's disrespectful. You don't knock a clipboard out of your assistant coach's hand. Like, it's a lot of other ways that you can give people what you're feeling inside without disrespecting your coaching staff. Like, I don't vibe with that. I thought she was.
And right on cue, the Angel stans are flooding social media like seagulls chasing a dropped French fry. She's young. She's growing. She's a queen. One even dared to compare her to Serena Williams, because apparently, dominating with grace and smashing office supplies now fall under the same category. But let's be real, this wasn't about basketball. It wasn't about strategy. It was about making sure every camera captured her meltdown from 3 perfectly lit angles. And they did. Mission accomplished. She got more screen time than the game itself. As for the assistant coach, vanished. Just a generic press release saying, we are aware of the incident and will handle it internally, PR speak for, please forget this by Thursday. Spoiler, no one will. Meanwhile, teams that actually respect their coaches and manage not to commit clipboard assault are buried by the algorithm. Because in today's WNBA, it's not about performance, it's about who can throw the most viral tantrum.
I'm not one to blow up negativity, but Angel Reese is supposed to be leading young women and being a great example to girls and kids all over the world. Well, I'm here to tell you, she was not leading by example to...
Let's be real, if Caitlin Clark had slapped a clipboard out of a coach's hand, ESPN would have declared a national crisis. We'd see candlelight vigils, op-eds from every sports blog, Olympic legends weighing in on Zoom, and Skip Bayless losing it in a cardigan. But Angel Reese? She gets applause and a bonus check, probably signed by the same ref who gifted her 15 free throws. So where does this all end? Coaches carrying backup clipboards? Players suiting up in body armor for timeouts? Every outburst spun into a growth moment. If this is leadership, then I'm the Queen of England. Someone in the league needs to remember that being a star isn't just about highlight reels and social media clout, it comes with responsibility. What we're watching isn't growth. It's the slow death of professionalism in favor of viral chaos. The WNBA doesn't run on fundamentals anymore, it runs on drama, and Angel Reese is the league's premium fuel station. Maybe that's the goal now. Points don't matter, wins are optional, and meltdowns are marketing. We're not fans anymore, we're background extras in the Angel Reese cinematic universe, just waiting to see what she slaps next. And maybe, just maybe, the real clipboard was the friends we made along the way.